Today we're going to talk about LGT. Who are they? Why are they so popular? And how you can get something like this for under $100. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for joining me. So yeah, LGT. When I was doing my research for basically kind of restarting this channel, I say restarting, making a new channel, I haven't done this in a long time. LGT was a company that kept on coming up back in, 2007, 2008 when I first started becoming a collector. Custom style lightsabers were so expensive. They were like £400–500 and upwards. And you know, for most people, I think a lot of people, it's pretty much out of reach. LGT have basically came along and started offering people, you know, value for money. Now that's not the right way to say, because some of these sabers that are like £2,000, you know, arguably are worth the money, just for the actual work that goes into them. Let's just say they give people more of an option. They're a company based in China. They predominantly, as far as I'm aware, they're only on really Alibaba and AliExpress. They sell straight to the customer, but they also sell wholesale. But I'll talk about that a little bit later on. So what they've really done is they have taken the concept of the custom lightsaber and made it a lot more affordable for most people out there. You can end up getting something like this, which is just a very basic lightsaber, costs around about £100, £100 thereabouts. RGB bulb, so it's an in-hilt bulb, this one. 9 sound fonts, smooth swing, rechargeable battery. They've been able to take all those features and offer them at a super low price. Now, yes, obviously, lower prices don't always mean, you know, should you buy this? Oh, I can get this for, you know, a lot cheaper than I can get that for. You do get what you pay for, but I do feel that in terms of my experience in the past, what you get for $100 is super worth it. They've become so popular over the last little while, and certainly they were one of the names that kept on popping up when I was doing my research to buy a few sabers and to start this channel. One of the things for me that I think makes the company so popular, apart from the quality of the product and apart from the price point, is that you can basically take the thing apart, buy different parts from their web store and make your own combinations. They come in a bunch of different styles, a bunch of different colours. I'll talk about what the insides and the internals are like and why it's so convenient for the kind of customer in terms of what they've done there. But you can go into LGT Store or LGT Saber Store, and you can get a very basic stunt saber or a very basic saber with sound for $50–60. You know, I'm talking very basic. You know, they will have RGB. I don't think there's any companies that do single color LEDs anymore in terms of in-hilt. Saber Forge maybe, I don't know, Ultra Sabers. Most of them now are all RGB, so you can have any color that you want. You can take that all the way up to the £300–400–500 or dollar bracket and get some fairly movie accurate style hilts. The installs on those ones, I think, maybe a little bit more complicated in terms of the compatibility with other LGT parts. If you get something like this, then in theory, and I do say in theory, you don't have to buy another full setup. You can just buy the parts, because this is what you can do. They do have a range of emitters, a range of activation switches, a range of grips, extensions and pommels. And essentially what you have in here, I'll demonstrate this. If we unscrew the pommel. We'll unscrew the emitter. And then we'll unscrew the grip. So essentially what you have in here is what they call Saber core, which I think is a fantastic idea and a fantastic concept. I'm not going to take the activation box off because there's 3 little screws, 1, 2 and 3, that have to come out to slide that off. But that's all that holds the activation kind of box in. The button itself is attached to the Saber core. So all you have to do is push the actual core down a little bit and it slides right out. And you basically have a canvas there to go and start mixing and matching with different emitters, pommels, grips, extensions and whatnot. So what you have in here is an 18650 battery, your speaker, your soundboard, your charging port, your switch and your LED. You do get NeoPixel and Profi NeoPixel Saber cores as well. I believe the Profi NeoPixel cores are slightly longer, so you do need an extension for your hilt. I think they're just slightly longer than this, so you do need an extension part for your hilt if you do go to maybe build a design your own saber from their parts on the website and build your own kind of Profi NeoPixel. But I do believe that the RGBX cores and the regular NeoPixel cores that are not Profi board, just the regular NeoPixel boards, I do believe that they are all the same length. So I mean, in theory, like I said, you can buy a saber like I've done here. You can go onto LGT Store, buy different emitters, buy different pommels, grips. You know, you can change the colours up, different designs, do what you really want, and you can really kind of make any type of lightsaber kind of, you know, design that you really want to based on the parts that they have in stock. I think it's a fantastic ecosystem that they have in terms of, for people that do want, number one, value for money. They want flexibility to express themselves and how they want to kind of design their own sabers, you know. Because people that they're into sabers and into kind of collecting, in my experience anyway, tend to be very expressive people, tend to be very creative. So it's awesome and neat that you can do that. Again, going back to what I was saying earlier on about the wholesale, there's 2 places for LGT products if you're in the US and UK where I would recommend. Number 1, Crimson Dawn in the US. They stock all the LGT stuff. Great prices on them as well. Great customer support, great customer service. I would recommend those guys. And if you're in the UK, Padawan Outpost, they also stock all the LGT stuff, and they stock it. It's not a case of you place the order and they send the order to China and then it comes from China. They stock the actual products physically. So when you're placing an order with those companies, they have the product. You're receiving your order, they're checking your product and they're shipping it out to you within a couple of days in general. So jump online and look at these companies. Go on to AliExpress, and if you're comfortable with buying from China, I don't really know anyone that hasn't had that has had any hassle. Pardon me. I do know you can get DHL delivery if you'd go through AliExpress, through LGT. As to what the kind of other delivery services, probably China Post, the kind of AliExpress Post option as well. You'd probably wait a lot longer for that. I think the DHL option is 7 to 15 days or round about that, so within 2 weeks, which from China isn't bad, you know. But for something like this, guys, you know, for around about $100, you can't really go wrong. The features that it has, it's a single button operation. If you're watching this video, you've probably been searching around at LGT, sorry, or Crimson Dawn, Padawan Outpost. You might be familiar with the operation, but you know, you've got a few sound modes, so completely off. You've got a quieter mode and a louder mode. You've got your RGB options on your blade. 9 sound fonts on this particular one, but they do sell ones that come with 6 sound fonts rather than 9, so just be careful if you're ordering. Make sure you're getting the version that you want. Blade effects as well, so pulse, solid and unstable. So yeah, I mean, you get a whole bunch of features in a product for, like I said, for about $100, which I'm astounded by, if I'm honest with you. Solid metal as well, good quality, no complaints. Very, very bright. Very, very, I mean, very, very bright. I haven't actually got a blade to hand at the moment, but very, very bright. To change the colour, hold it down for 2 flashes of the little red button and it will start to change. And just go through the RGB wheel, greens, blues, pinks and purples, reds, oranges, yellows. And it even goes to like white for like kind of the dark saber effect as well. Sound fonts, try and remember these off the top of my head. Kylo, Rey, Leia, Luke, Vader, Vader, Palpatine, Dark Saber, who am I missing? Cal Kestis, and Count Dooku. There we go, that's all 9. This is the smooth swing I was talking about. So this is Eco Smooth Swing. So it's not as smooth as Lightsaber Profi NeoPixel Saber. Has flash on clash, blaster deflect. And your lock up, hold it down for 1 and let it off. Gives you a lock up effect as well. Hold down and the saber shuts down. Quickly demonstrate another font. Oh no, that's the music. I'm going to get a copyright strike.
I'm Cal Kestis.
There we go. So it does come loaded with music as well. Just some of the kind of tunes and kind of themes from the movies. Don't like playing them on here though, don't want to get a copyright strike. Try to build the channel and whatnot, so yeah. This one's Cal Kestis, I'll fire this up for you. This is from obviously the Jedi Fallen Order, the game. And I've put it onto pulse as well, so you can actually see it pulsing on my hand. And you actually need to hit these quite hard. They can take a fair battering, to be honest. And each one has a slightly different ignition, slightly different kind of turn and off feature sound, a slightly different flash on clash, a slightly different blaster defect, and a slightly different lockup. Let's go one more.
The Force is with you, young Skywalker. You are not a Jedi yet.
There we go. And this is Luke Skywalker. Probably that's like the iconic Return of the Jedi style ignition. So yeah, $100 guys, $100. Comes with the blade, comes with everything that you need to get started in terms of kind of whatever you want to do, whether you're into dueling, whether you just want to be a collector, whether you're doing content, whatever. Everything that you need. Obviously, as you start kind of adding features and get into more exotic helps, the price does go up. But again, like I said, for something that the quality of this for $100, absolutely outstanding, absolutely outstanding. So what I'll do is I'll put the links below in the comments for Crimson Dawn and for Padawan Outpost here in the UK. I'll also put the link there for LGT Store on AliExpress. Thanks for watching. Please remember to subscribe, click the little bell for notifications, like, comment, and I'll see you really shortly. I've got a cracker coming up. I think you're all really going to enjoy it.